Hey everyone, it's Jason from the Tech Truth back again for I'm going to call this a quick story on support and maybe something to be aware of when you're looking at mobile phones. In this case, we are looking at the OnePlus 11 in the product, so OnePlus, which usually is a pretty solid brand. They have good bang for buck. You get a pretty solid phone for the cost that you're usually getting. Lots of times they have trade-in. They have trade-in promotions, so you get money back on the trade-in of your phone if it's in good shape. So I think usually worth going with, but just keep in mind that the support may not be as strong as you or I or anybody else is hoping for. In my case, I bought a brand new phone, got it, opened it up, started using it, and Wi-Fi issues. It would constantly cut out on the Wi-Fi. So you'd be using it, and it would just stop working. You would know that though because the Wi-Fi strength would still be there. Everything else would be good. It would just stop. So you'd be forced to turn off Wi-Fi, wait a few seconds, turn it back on, and it'd be working again. And it kept happening that, and it would happen numerous times, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a day, depending how often you were on your phone. And I thought, okay, well, pretty solid here, so let's try going through tech support. So went through tech support, submitted the request, had to go through, well, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do this? Send me the support logs, all this stuff. Couldn't find it, so finally they're like, okay, well, you're gonna have to send it to you're in Canada, so you're gonna have to send it to this place, which is in another province, and it's gonna be at your cost, which we'll ship it back at our cost. So I did that, which took a little bit of a pain in the butt because not only did I have to pack it, I had to take pictures of the phone the box was in, the packing that was in the box itself, the RMA with the shipping document all in it and then ship it to them before I could even go forward with that. So send it off. This is a brand new phone, keep in mind. Didn't have it less than maybe a week, two max. Send it to them. They do some work on it, send it back. Been a week or less, pretty quick, I guess. And open it up, look at what the support ticket is or what they had done to support it, and all they did was do some sort of update that obviously is a manufacturer's update that I couldn't do because everything I had done was up to date. Get it back, same issue as before. The Wi-Fi keeps cutting out. Go back to support, saying, well, this is ridiculous. I've already sent it once. I want a refund or I want a new phone. At that point, I was told, well, you've had it for more than our compulsory or our mandatory. You've had it for more than 15 days, which is our limit on any sort of returns or new products on our phone. And I said, well, I think in this case, the fact that I had sent it to your support department to get fixed, that might have been why it was taking so long. And I went back and forth to talk to their managers, their next level manager, and whatever level manager that can't do anything came up. And they're like, no, you're past our 15 days. We can't do anything for you. If you want, you can send it back to support again, detailing what your problem is again, and we'll look at the problem again. And at that point, I got angry and said, I already sent it to your support. This is a brand new phone. Why am I going to send this again? You guys didn't you guys didn't fix it the first time. Why would I send it back for you not to fix it a second time? And I got the BS from the large company, saying, oh, well, you're past this and you should have done this and everything else. And at the end of the day, I ended up just giving up. I'm not, when you get a new phone and you don't have an old one, the fact that you have to keep sending in a brand new phone for support is not acceptable. The fact that there was no exception to their 15-day policy, even though it was with their support people, is no exception. So heads up, if you buy OnePlus, I guess I'm going to say in Canada because maybe it's different if it's different in different countries, and maybe it's different if you live near the center where you could just drive it there. But for those of us that aren't, be careful with support because if something's wrong with your phone, it may or may not get fixed, and you may get screwed on if you can send it back and get your money back. This has been Jason of Tech Truth. We'll see you soon.